Good afternoon. And welcome to my second look at all the amazing inspiration from my incredible design team. Sorry, I was trying to load my computer up as well. Oh dear, just give people a chance. It's just gone 2 now, or it just is 2 o'clock now. So I have some more beautiful inspiration to share with you of Hazel's fantastic collection. Just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's popped it in their baskets. I know that you're going to absolutely love them and they are so versatile. I thought Hazel's explanation of them this morning was just perfect, and even I sat there going, oh, I hadn't thought to do that. So yes, it was brilliant. So I am just going to run through my housekeeping bits again, not my housework. I don't even know what that is. Bev, you're still up. Oh my goodness, it's 11 o'clock. I am sorry. But thank you for staying up. I know it's going to be worth it, definitely. Okay, so the stockists that we have for Hazel's beautiful collection are obviously Hazel and Paul at Dragon's Papercraft, Wow Embossing Powder, Joe and Mark at Let's Create, Julie and Barry at Craft Bliss, Jamie and Daphne at Craftmania, Ben at Intercraft, Penny and Jane at The Art of Craft, and also they in America they are at Simon Says Stamps, and in Australia Jeanette has them at JCraft. So I also wanted to remind you that the Pinterest boards are live, so all the inspiration, anything that you see either this morning or now, all the card images are actually up on the Pinterest boards, so you can go over there and pin any ideas for when you get your goodies, which I'm sure won't be long. And sorry, I'm just reading. Let's hope so, otherwise your mind would be racing with all these ideas, Bev. Yeah, I do hope you get to sleep all right afterwards. I also want to remind you that Hazel will be getting creative this evening at 7 o'clock. And Bev, I don't suggest that you stay up for that one. That would be like 4 in the morning, wouldn't it? Okay, so you can have a nice catch up tomorrow, and I will make sure that I download the videos. The 2 that we've done already, I downloaded and on YouTube already for that. And also, so Hazel's here tonight at 7, and then tomorrow at 10:30, Hazel's going to be live in her own group. So I will put a link up in the as a post so that you know where to find her group. You need to be a member of Hazel's group, which I'm sure most of you are. If you aren't, then make sure that you do sign up to the group, because Hazel will be live there tomorrow at 10:30. And then on Friday, I'll be back here live at 10:30 on Julie Hickey Designs, and I shall be getting creative with Hazel's cards. Dies, not her cards. Just with their dies. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera. Let me get on. Okay, let me bring my camera around, get everything in view okay. Just let my computer catch up, but that looks okay to me. And thank you to everybody for joining us. An afternoon to everyone. It's lovely to have your company again, so thank you for that. Okay, so that's looking pretty, I just think these are absolutely good. Just even in the packaging, I think they look absolutely fab. Sorry about the light reflecting on the cellophane. Let me move that one away a little bit. There we go, that's a bit better. So this is the star medley. So you've got your tags, you've got your stars, and then you've got your 6 layering dies that you can either use to create mats and layers for your cards, you can use them to create frames. You've got the lovely decal edge to this one, which is absolutely beautiful. And I did have a bit of fun, which I will show you in a minute, between lives. where I've cut some of my own cards. So let me just bring this up a little bit. Okay, so I think that looks about right. But this is what, and this isn't all of them, I realised, but this is like if you just cut the first die. If you put the first die with the stars, it will cut into your cards. The decal edge obviously cuts it, and then the stars cut into, which I thought was a really good way of Hazel explaining it this morning. She did a much better job than I'm doing. I actually liked what she did. So these three, if I take these three out, these three are your layering dies. So you, even if you use those all together, how lovely would that look on a card? Beautiful. And then you've got your three that cut into your cardstock. So they are all of the dies. I didn't even cut all of them all together like Hazel had, and it looks so lovely all together. But you can do your mats. You can put you can have two of your decal edge with your stars in the middle and create frames. This is obviously the centre one, and then obviously you've got your two tags and your two stars as well. So that is the stars. Then with the scallops, with the hearts rather, sorry, you get a lovely scallop edge to the squares. So again, you've got your three layering and your three that cut into, plus you've got a tag and you've got those four hearts as well. So again, you can cut your lovely matten layer to give you this lovely scallop edge, and the scallops get smaller as they go down as well, which I think is rather nice, especially if you put them all together and layer them up. They look lovely. So again, so using the outside, the number 1 die, then 1 and 2. This is die 3. This is die 3, 4 and 5. This is die 5 and this is die 6. And then you've got your tag and your hearts as well. And then the other set that we have in the collection is Hazel's Sentiment Medley number 4, which gives you more wording. So in this one, we've got get well soon, good luck, job to say, sorry, congratulations, your engagement, retirement. And if you have all 4 sets, you'll be able to make lots of different sentiments, as you will see on the cards when you mix and match them together, for things like congratulations on your new job, congratulations on your retirement, congratulations on your engagement, all sorts of different sentiments that you can club together. Happy retirement. You'll see lots in a second anyway. So I'm going to move these out of the way, and I'm going to bring in, we'll start with the hearts this time. I have lots of heart samples. This one Emma Smith has made, and Emma has extended her heart for an 8x8 card, and she's also used it as the 6x6. She's actually put acetate on it and she's made it into a shaker card, so all her little hearts are actually inside her card. Beautiful with the hand-picked florals, and we've also got Mary's hearts as well in the background, and the medley of leaves with, look how pretty they are with the glitter on the back. How beautiful. And then she's used the love, and we've got the you word as well. Absolutely beautiful. Then I'm going to mix them up. I'm going to do some hearts and then I'll do some stars. How about that? Okay, so this one is from Tracy, and Tracy's used the medley of leaves around the edge. She's cut her hearts into a matten layer, and she's done that with the scallop as well. And then we've got the little one in the centre, and we've got the sentiment banner as well. It's just absolutely stunning. I love the composition of her flowers and everything. Really, really lovely. Then Jo Street has done this one, where she's used the line of the hearts and just cut it into the bottom of her card. So you've got that lovely panel across the bottom. Again, such a clever way to do it. And then we've got the hearts cut out of bits of card that she's just, so it's the big heart that she has cut out of different coloured cardstock. And then we've got the little hello. Absolutely fabulous. I'm going to mix it up with some wording ones as well. So this was the background I did the other day when Tracy suggested with the stencils. And then we've got congratulations on your new job. And I've just used a few little stars around the edge. So great for mail cards. I think that's the one thing that I really love about the font that we've used for this one, is that it is so versatile and works for so many different people. You know, it's good for male, it's good for female. This one Jo Shannon has made. We've got with love on your engagement. How lovely is that? We've got the hearts down the side. And then she's used lovely pattern papers with the butterflies. She made a lovely dimensional flower. It's absolutely beautiful. And then this one, this is fabulous for the American market. How great is this? Tracy has made this. This would make lovely Independence Day cards. But she's used the star, the little star, to create all the stars in the blue background. Got some stripy paper. We've got the stars across the back here. And we've also got the stars around the edge of the frame. And then she's also, I love it's like been pinpricked. It's really lovely. But it's a shaker card. And we've got all our red, white and blue stars inside. And I love the inky painting bit behind her sentiment. It looks really lovely. Fabulous. And then this one, I've showed this morning, but again using the hearts, and this time I used the funky foam to cut out good luck for your new job. And they cut out the funky foam absolutely beautifully. Okay, so who's up next? Tracy's up next. So Tracy's used the little squares of hearts and created little panels, putting colours behind them. Whoop. She's also inked through it in the background, and then we've got our cherry blossom, and then we've got love you from the previous sentiments on there. One from Philippa, a really clever idea again, using the tags. How lovely does that look? I love the hearts just out that with the scallop edge and then just the hearts. What a lovely panel for the front of your card. So it doesn't have to be used as a frame, it doesn't have to be used as a square. This is like a 5x7 card. Again, I love the flowers. This is an old flower. But I just think that is so clever with the tags. Absolutely brilliant. But this as well, such a clever use of them. And we've got one from, I don't know if this was Jo or Mary. This is Jo Street. We've got the rainbow colours in the background. And then Jo's just die cut the panel. She's done stars, sorry. She's die cut the panel of stars. And then we've got good luck on our card. Absolutely beautiful. Simple, but really effective. Then this one that Emma's done, where she's die cut the hearts and put gold mirror card behind, which is just beautiful. We've got the scallop in the mirror. Then we've got the hearts in the red, but she's actually put the scallop in front of the hearts. It's ever so clever. It just looks beautiful. And her flowers layered up with acetate and then white embossing onto the coloured cardstock. And the colour of the pink and the cream together, it is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got a lovely one from Philippa. Great for a male birthday card. She's used a bit of the birthday background and she's cut with the decal edge, the edge of her card. So again, you've got all those edges that you can use just for panels on your cards as well. Just really stretching the dies and what they can do and what you can get out of them. I just think that's so clever. And then we've got some of the die cut stars and they've got glossy accents on them, which they're all shiny. We've got 3 that have got glossy, sorry, 4 that have got glossies. And it's all shiny and beautiful. And I love the colours as well, Philippa, really lovely. Got another one from Jo Street where she's used the little hearts that you get and created some balloons and then just used the word engagement, but she's put a little bit of vellum behind. So she's cut the shadow from vellum And although it doesn't really show that much on the camera, it looks so pretty on the actual card. It's really lovely. And then another one from Tracy, Happy Wedding Anniversary. She's used my Bunnies Galore border for the flowers to create lovely stripy paper. We've got the lovely foiled gold behind, and then she's done some of the leaves in the gold and also in the white, which just looks beautiful. And I am sorry, I haven't been looking at the comments, but I know that Philippa and Tracy are watching, and I know Hazel was too, and Joe's watching, so everybody's there. So I'm sure if there's any questions, and if not, I will read them all afterwards anyway. So what have we got next? Oh, so this was Joe Shannon's take on using the tags, which I just find that really interesting, because Philippa has done one. So Joe had done one, Philippa had done one, and I'm going to find Emma's as well. I find that really quite incredible that they've all come up with a similar concept of using the tags and parts of the banners. Well, Emma's used parts of the banners as well, but Joe and Philippa definitely just use the tags. And how clever. And I love this on Joe's, where she's got her stars as well just at the bottom. Really lovely. And we've obviously got good luck. So yeah, just fabulous. One that I made, where I extended the square of the little hearts to create my rectangle border, and I've used the straight edge, so I used my dies from the original sets to do the outside edge, and I've used my tags to put my wording on, and it worked beautifully, and a few little hearts dotted around. So really happy with that. Got another one from Jo Shannon, where she's paper pieced like Philippa did this morning with her hearts into her die cut frame. We've then got the hearts that she's created a stencil from, used the tag to put her on your birthday, because you can do that now because of the wording that we've got. And I love the little hearts that she's just scattered around, because they almost look embossed, but it's the white on white. It's lovely, really fab. Let's have another one from Emma. So we've got Happy Wedding Anniversary. We've got the lovely heart cut out of glitter card this time. It just looks so lovely in the glitter as well. And it's a Z fold, well, no, it's a gatefold, but it interlocks. Emma's made the frame interlock with the sentiment. Just looks beautiful. And Happy Wedding Anniversary, because we can do that now. And got a lovely one from Jo Shannon, where she's done the stars, and she's put a piece of pattern paper behind so that you can see the colour through the star frame. And then we've got paper folding, tea bag folding. I knew what paper folding wasn't right. Tea bag folding in the centre. And again, just adding those elements of the stars that you get. Obviously lots of little ones you're going to get, and then she's got one of the bigger ones as well. So another beautiful card. I love this one that Philippa did for retirement. I love how she's got the white retirement in the background onto the decal-edged mat, and then just pulling out one of the retirement words in a different colour, and that medley of leaves and that happy, and just the softness of the colours and everything. It's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. We've got another one from Jo Shannon, where she's used the tag, and we've got Get Well Soon. She's die cut some of the stars out, and we've got stripy paper behind, and then she's also stuck some on that have got embossed little dots on them, and then scattered the little stars in between. Just looks gorgeous. Beautiful colours too. This one is another one from Jo Street, where she's used the word retirement, and we've got some apertures with some pink card behind which matches her retirement, and then we've got just a little inky section down the side, and again the little daisies. Beautiful. Got another one from Tracy. So this is another one of her pop-up cards. So this one again will go flat to go in the envelope. But how lovely is that for congratulations on your wedding day? We've got our hearts around the edge with our scallops, and it really shows off up against that really fuchsia pink background. Absolutely beautiful. But then inside her card as well, she's followed through with just a little bit of vellum with the leaves and some flowers behind. But it's just gorgeous, and lovely with the vellum leaves on the front as well, and her vellum flowers that she's coloured, I believe, with acrylic markers from Studio Light. But it looks lovely, and the shadows, I think this really shows it off. When you've got something that's got some, not busyness, but it's because we've got the hearts and everything, you wouldn't see the word wedding very well, but by having that shadow it just makes it pop off the card. That's beautiful. Another one from Jo Shannon, where she's got congratulations on your wedding, and that's been done in silver foil. And then we've got the heart frame with the foil behind it, and she's wrapped some lovely metallic thread through there, and then just got some hearts intertwined with her metallic thread as well, which just looks so pretty. And again, she's put the white hearts on that just make it look like it's embossed. Beautiful. Then we have another one from Jo, where we've got the congratulations, and she's used the stars to create a stencil, and we've also got some of the die cut stars in different sizes as well. We've got one from me with a panel that I decorated, and then I've die cut the stars into it and put black behind it so that they pop off. Got a little frame that again I put black behind, and then I've used some of Hazel's stars from her original set, and then the stars that we get from this set, and good luck. We've got another one from Tracy, where we've got A, B and C, and we've got the bunnies galore on this, and then we've got the panels of the hearts die cut from linen card, and it just looks so pretty. It really does. And again, congratulations. So beautiful for baby cards. These look like building blocks, the letter ones that you used to get. Got this lovely one from Philippa, where we've got congratulations on your engagement. Again, she's used Hazel's thin strips of the skinny frame of the hearts, and then how the words pop off because they're in that black against the lovely vibrant colours. Absolutely beautiful. And I love how she's offset the hexagon as well. Really love that. Then we have one from Emma, where she's used the hearts to create a stencil and give us this background. Beautiful vellum flowers. And then we've got Happy Retirement done in lovely glitter paper, and it's die cut beautifully. But again, putting it onto that shadow just lifts it off the card, and from that deeper colour background and everything, it looks beautiful. Another one from Jo Street, where she's used, oh, this is the hearts. Okay, I don't know if I can find Jo's other card. I've got different piles now, haven't I? Moved them. There we go. So when Jo cut all these hearts out, this was the waste that was left from it. So she's used some of the colours on here that she got from her hearts originally, and she's added Get Well Soon, and I just think it looks so lovely with the black sentiments on it. Really pops off the card. Then we've got one from Marion, where Marion created the scallop card, and I'm going to show you how to do this in a moment or explain. And then she's used the scallop dies to create a frame. We've got the leaf medley just die cut in white, and her good luck die cut in white, but it just looks all white, looks so pretty, beautiful. And I've got one from Emma, where she's embossed the heart and the scallop edge just into her card. So it's not die cut, it's just, it looks like it's been embossed. It's beautiful. And then she's die cut the red heart. So this is the heart that you get in the set. die cut that, and then she's die cut some words to put love you on it. Very striking. And I love, because she's got the red foil behind the white scallops, it really lifts and shows you those scallops off beautifully. This one I made a inky background and I die cut using the scallop, and then I've created I've got a vellum wrap on my card just to help lift the sorry wording off. And then this was one of my blooming stamps as well. Oh, okay, somebody's card I've said is Emma's. It's not Emma's, this is Tracy's. Tracy, I am sorry. This is Tracy's card that she's done the embossing in. I am sorry, Tracy. And then I embossed onto the vellum with the heart, and then I went over it with, I blended some ink onto it. I wanted it to really show up. And then I've used the heart as well as a stencil, and then die cut from red glitter card and die cut some hearts and glittered those up as well. Then we saw this one this morning, congratulations on your retirement, which is from Emma. And again, a beautiful easel card. I'm getting piled up with the cards now. I need to move some so I can get the cards a bit lower down so you can see it a bit better. So many cards. So lucky to have so much beautiful inspiration. Right, let me put those back in there. Then I know I haven't shown those ones yet, or those ones. Okay, right, so you can see how beautiful this card is now. And again, Emma's used the 6x6 frame for her hearts, but she's continued die cutting to get that whole panel of little hearts with the rose gold behind. It's absolutely beautiful. And we've got congratulations on your retirement. And Emma has actually used the shadow, but she's also done it in rose gold foil and just offset it ever so slightly. And it really is so effective, even though it's got that tiny little bit showing. It really does show up in real life. Tracy, the only reason I know whose cards are whose is because most of them have got people's names on the back. And I know it's only you that hasn't. Well, not only you, actually. But I'm lucky because you see Philippa does hers. And Emma always does hers. So, and Jo Shannon always writes her name on the back. So I'm not really that clever, Tracy. This was one that I did. I created a panel of the stars, used it as a stencil, and then thought, right, I'm going to use up the bit that I've done. So I inked up some more ink on it and thought I would use it for a happy retirement card. And again, just added a few of the stars from the die cuts as well. Now I've got lost as to where I got to. Right, I've done that one, I've done that one. Okay, haven't done these. So one from Marion. She's used the star centre, but she's put some of the stars back in and then the rest in white, and then the rest of them she's taken out, and she's got that lovely coloured background behind it, and then she's used get well soon just in the white wording, and it just looks so lovely. I mean, it would be great for a birthday card, for a man, for a child. You could almost pick out, maybe do a number, but pick out the stars, so you could do a 6 or a 5 or a 2, or yeah, be a lovely idea. Then this one Tracy has made, and she's made an envelope, but she's used the star and die cut the bottom of the envelope with the star frame, and then she's got different size stars coming out of her envelope. Again, used a stencil with stars on it. Looks absolutely beautiful. We've got one from Jo Shannon where she's cut a decollage frame in the lovely turquoise. We've got a panel of the white hearts down the centre. We've got good luck and we've got some of the beautiful blooms, singles and doubles as well. And again, look how useful the little hearts are that you get from the centres, just to layer up and just to use a bit like glosses. But yeah, they just look fabulous. And then very similar, Tracy has done this one. Right, now I'm going to worry. No, it is Tracy's. All the beautiful stamping around the edge. And then we've got the hearts that she's just embossed. So it's not die cut. But then we've got purple hearts that have been layered on the top. And we've got the purple heart border. And we've got a lovely heart in the centre that she's done from the same of her colouring. And then she's cut it and opened it up a little bit. So it looks absolutely beautiful. But how fab is this for it being just embossed? I mean, I think that's a great way to use the dies. I really do. Okay, then we've got this one from Tracy as well, where she's used the scallop squares, and we've got that top and bottom, but she's die cut a heart into them and then layered some foil, red foil card behind. We've got the little panel of hearts with the red foil behind. We've got Emma's Christmas florals for our flowers. Little bit of stenciling in the background. We've got our happy birthday from the last collection. But honestly, it's just beautiful. And the fact that it's layered up onto the foil as well. Oh, it's lovely. So lovely in real life. Okay, so I just wanted to show a couple of things that I did. Oh, and we've got Philippa's picture as well. Let's have a look at it. Got buried under my bits I want to show you. How beautiful is this? Made up of the hearts that you get in the set, in all the rainbow colours, and she's actually stamped on all of the hearts as well. Just looks absolutely beautiful. So stamped in purple, stamped in blue, in teal, in green, in the orange, in the pink. Absolutely beautiful. So thank you, Philippa, for that. Okay, I'm just going to move these out of the way a second, because I just want to bring in, and I don't want it to get any more confusing than I'm probably going to make it. Okay, so I wanted to cut a decal-edge card, and I wanted to sort of explain how you do it. So, let's get my decal edge out. So I put it down on my card, and I put my cutting plate in my die cutting machine, but I didn't cover up the last part of the die. So then it's only going to cut to there. So then I can move my die along, place it back down, and this time place my cutting plate the other side, so it's not going to cut this, it will only cut the rest of the decal. And that gave me a lovely decal edge card, and it's front and back, and it cut through a folded card easily. I did the same with a 5x7 card. So I place my decal on the edge, I place my cutting plate so that I didn't cut this last piece. Once I passed that through, I moved my edge to the edge of my card, and I placed my plate down here because it's already cut to about here. So you just need to cut the other bit that you haven't already die cut. And that way I've ended up with a 5x7 card that has got a beautiful decal edge front and back. So these are fabulous to make your own card blanks with. I wanted to give my 6x4 card a scallop edge. So I took my scallop die, I placed it on my card, and I die cut it out. Didn't have to worry about this. I don't want it to cut this side, but there's no card there for it to cut. So once it's cut, you've got that lovely scallop edge. Can work landscape or portrait, but you've got it all the way around. So another lovely way to do it. Now, I wanted to explain how you can extend the dies as well. If you want to do an 8x8, you need an A4 size cutting plate. This one is a piece of A5. So I first of all, I cut it, but I put my plate in just up to the last heart. Once I'd passed that through, I could then move my heart die, lock it in place, and you really hear it click into place. Sorry, I need to do it because I want an edge. And then I'm going to put my plate back on and die cut it, but I'm not going to cut this side this time. And that way it will extend it and give me the heart whatever size I want it to be. So I could have made this a 6x4 card if I wanted to. So I could have just cut down here and that would have given me a rectangle of hearts. I also wanted to show as well, so I put this through my sandwich because I thought this was absolutely beautiful. Like we've seen the cards that Tracy's made this afternoon, but it embosses it beautifully. It's a bit playing around with the plates. I probably could have taken the shim out, probably didn't need it, but I still think that is absolutely fabulous. And again, you could use the other side if you wanted to, the de-emboss side. Like Hazel had done and Tracy had done, they'd put lots of dies together and then put them through. If you do that and you haven't got a magnetic plate that holds everything, I would make sure you tape them in place. But it just makes the dies go so much further. I mean, to think that you can cut your own shaped cards now, I think that's absolutely fabulous. Right, bear with me a moment, because that is all, we've seen all the inspiration now. I'm just going to very quickly make sure. Okay, I think we're all right. I'm sure everybody would have, I'm sure if there was any questions, somebody would have answered it. So don't forget, they're available from Hazel and Paul at Dragon's Papercraft, from Holly and Richard at Wow Embossing Powder, Joe and Mark at Let's Create, from Julie and Barry at Craft Bliss, from Jamie and Daphne at Craftmania Crafts, and Ben at Intercraft, and Jane and Penny at The Art of Crafts. They're also with Simon Says Stamp in the USA and with JCraft in Australia. The Pinterest boards are all live, so if you want to see or pin any of the inspiration that you've seen, please go ahead and do that. Hazel will be back here tonight, here at 7 o'clock. And then tomorrow at 8:30, Hazel's going to be in her own group, but she'll be doing a live and she's going to be using her new dies with something absolutely beautiful, so you don't want to miss it. And I will put a link up. And then also I will be back on Friday at 10:30, and I will be on here on Julie Hickey Designs, and I will be sharing some different makes. I'm going to make smaller. I'm going to show you how to change the shape of the die, like extend the dies, and yeah, and I will be die cutting some cards and things as well. So I'll be back here on Friday, but don't forget tonight, 7 o'clock, Hazel making something beautiful with her own new collection. And I want to thank everybody who's already put it in their baskets. Oh, did I say 8:30? Sorry. If I did, I do apologise, because I've got written down 10:30. So 10, right, let's do it again. Here, 7 o'clock tonight, Hazel. Tomorrow, 10:30, Hazel in Hazel's group page. Friday, 10:30, me here. I will do a post with links just to help you all, because I know it's a nightmare. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget Hazel at 7. You don't want to miss it. And have a lovely rest of the day. Take care. Bye.